Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on SOFI just 4 days ago, to be precise on February 13th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $14.77 at regular hours and at $14.81 at pre-market hours. And my main assumption at this very point was that this asset is forming some kind of falling bullish wedge, and we have to see the breakout above this sloping line, this range of resistance. And the breakout should look like this. We have to see a breakout, then we have to retest this level of support at around $14.71. Then we should have a bounce. And when this movement to the upside exceeds its previous top, we can anticipate that it will continue its movement to the upside and potentially will hit the next range of resistance at $14.44. And by the way, guys, this movement to the upside should be confirmed by the substantial volume. And guys, take a look right here. Wait a second. This is the actual price action of SOFI. We were at this point, and right after I make my previous video, guys, we had this breakout that broke this sloping line. Let me switch to 15 minutes time frame. Take a look right here. It happened exactly as I predicted. We had a breakout. Then, guys, we retested the range of breakout as in a textbook, and as I mentioned by drawing these quite weird lines. Then we had another leg to the upside, and take a look right here. This is the previous top, and the breakout above this top, guys, was the confirmation of its next movement to the upside. We had a perfect confirmation of the volume that was quite high compared to previous volumes. And guys, this breakout happened and we retested to the tick the range that I marked previously at $16.44. So exactly as I predicted, and you can watch my previous video several times. You can prove my words, and this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, guys, for now I added the gold tier for limited 10 vacant places, and the only difference in between these two tiers is this one. Discord access member will have all the data for the potential trades, for the potential tickers that you should be aware of, but the gold tier members will have the exact setups with the stop loss and take profit orders. They will have the exact notifications when and how they should trade certain asset. On top of that, for each and every member, I will do a weekly 30 minutes Zoom calls in order to answer their question and in order to teach them how to properly use technical analysis and how to be successful trader. That is why, guys, for some of you, this might be a game-changer opportunity, and if you want to drastically enhance your trading skills, feel free to invest in yourself.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and on today's video I will show you what should we expect next. And first of all, let's zoom out to a daily time frame. Let's delete unnecessary tools. I don't need these weird lines anymore. And I have to admit that yes, this breakout was very expectable. And let me show you that on a smaller scale. If I zoom in, let me delete again these several lines. On a smaller scale, guys, so this breakout has a substantial volume, and for now we have two more ranges of control that this asset should break. But in my opinion, we are about to see its next major movement to the upside. Everything I will show you in just several minutes. And for now, let's take a look at some fundamentals. First of all, I want to show you that we don't have a lot of updates from analytic firms. The consensus analyst price target according to MarketBeat is still at $12.5, which has about 23%, almost 23% of downside potential. We have one update from BTIG, who reiterated their rating on February 14th, and unfortunately I don't have the price target from the tip ranks data because I don't have an access behind the paywall, but you can easily Google this news. On Mumu.com, you can find that BTIG analyst Vincent Tsantic maintains SOFI Technologies with a hold rating. So he didn't specify the exact price target, but in general, I have to admit that the sentiment, if you take a look at the Google search results related to SOFI stock, you can see that the sentiment is quite bullish. If you read just all of these titles, you can anticipate that potentially SOFI might hit much higher targets. On top of that, guys, take a look right here. We have a lot of filings in the so-called smart money investors list. And you can keep in mind that this is just a filing date, it is not the deal execution dates, but the real deals were made about at least 45 days prior these dates. And you can see a lot of mixed filings. Some companies opened completely new positions, some companies closed their positions, some companies reduced or some companies increased their positions. And this is quite a common behavior of the hedge funds during this consolidation period, and basically the price action of SOFI reflects it pretty good from the very beginning. Let's say from the very end of November of 2024, this asset was in consolidation phase. And for now, guys, we have a perfect contender to see this breakout. And let me show you what was the reason of this breakout. If you click on this tiny round icon, you can see this news. Trump wants to shut down the Department of Education. Why that would be good news for SOFI stock? And let me quote you just a couple of paragraphs. President Trump is reportedly considering executive actions to dismantle the Department of Education, a move that could have significant implications for student loan borrowers and financial services companies alike. While this has drawn both praise and criticism, one company stands to benefit if federal student loan programs are scaled back, SOFI Technologies. And let me show you some details. When the department is dismantled, you can see that among the department's responsibilities is the management of the government's $1.7 trillion student loan portfolio. With that, the student loan industry is one of the most closely monitored areas in light of potential changes. It is important to note that the vast majority of student loan debt is federal, and private lenders like SOFI accounted for less than 10% of the market in 2023. Students often take out private loans to supplement public ones, fund graduate degrees, or refinance existing loans at lower interest rates. And guys, SOFI might benefit a lot out of this $1.7 trillion of student loan portfolios. That is why, guys, we have quite substantial movement to the upside that was supported by substantial volume. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, as I mentioned in my previous video, this asset didn't break the last quite substantial level of control at 0.786 fib retracement level at $14.51, and I found this level by pulling fib retracement tool from the bottom of this wave to the top of this wave, because we've completed first wave out of the fifth wave on a bigger scale, and each and every wave should have 5 waves in it. And guys, potentially, let me zoom in again to this price action. I don't need this tool anymore. Let's delete it in order to not overcomplicate this chart. We have, let's say, this is our ABC correction, or we might have something like this. Wait a second, this might be the C wave, this is the A wave, and this is the B wave, something like this. And the bottom of the wave 2 is right here. On top of that, we have to make this a little bit in line with the price action. So this might be the perfect contender of the beginning of new wave 3 of wave 5 on a bigger scale. And what should you expect next? Guys, I have to admit that if I switch to hourly time frame and turn on all the tools, you can see that potentially we have some kind of bearish divergence. On top of that, guys, we retested the range of support for the first time at $16.44, had a rejection with this quite ugly candle. On hourly time frame, we have this shooting star. Let's take a look at 2 hours time frame. No, we don't have this ugly candle. 3 hours. It is quite good. 4 hours time frame, again, just a little bit in the middle of overbought and neutral territory. And as you can see on hourly time frame, we have a diminishing momentum. 2 hours time frame also has the same indicator, and this means, guys, potentially we might see quite deeper pullback on this tiny scale. And if my assumption is correct, on the smallest scale, we might have this our first wave, second, third. We have to see some kind of retracement to complete the fourth wave, and next leg to the upside will be only the first wave, of the third wave of the fifth wave of this movement. It is a little bit complicated for newcomers to the technical analysis, but if you want to know more about this, and if you want to catch a lot of movements of different assets, guys, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back.